Hello everyone, my name is Ilele and this is Verse Breakdown. The verse that I want to discuss today is Mark chapter 10, verse 23, which reads, "How hardly shall they that have riches enter into the kingdom of God." What does this verse mean? Well, it can't mean that rich people simply can't enter into the kingdom of God, because there were many rich people in the Bible who worship God. For example, we have Boaz from Ruth chapter 2 verse 1, Abraham and Lot from Genesis chapter 13 verses 2 and 5, King David according to 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verses 16 to 18, and of course King Solomon, after praying to God for wisdom in 2 Chronicles chapter 1 verses 8 to 10, Solomon received not just that, but also riches, according to 1 Kings chapter 10 verses 14 to 29. All these people show that riches isn't a deterrent to getting into the kingdom of God. So what was Jesus trying to say? Well, he clarified in the following verse, verse 24. He said that it was people who trust in riches who have trouble getting into the kingdom of God. And why? It's for two main reasons. One, trust in riches makes you view riches as something you should look up to, someone you should worship. And you know how God feels about people worshiping things other than Him. Thou shalt have none other gods before me. Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 7. You simply cannot love God and love money. The second reason why the love of money is so bad is because it makes you proud of your money. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor that hath understanding searcheth him out. Proverbs chapter 28 verse 11 makes you proud and it makes you forget God, according to Deuteronomy chapter 8 verses 11 to 18, and that's bad because of course the fate of those who forget about God is very painful. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. As we've said in this channel and in our other channel, It Pays to Fear God, this hell is naturally the grave. Now, we know about what Jesus was talking about, the trust of riches, the love of money, stopping us from getting into the kingdom of God, but how do we fix that? Well, we can recognize the vanity of money. Will thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. Proverbs chapter 23 verse 5. And there's also, for riches are not forever, and doth the crown endure to every generation? Proverbs chapter 27 verse 24. This idea of the vanity of riches is captured in the parable that Jesus gave of the rich man in Luke chapter 12 verses 15 to 21. A rich man was planning to build barns and store all his crops when God told him that he would die the next day and all his plans were worthless. All that time he'd spent gaining money was worthless, especially if he hadn't had any children. Once we realize that, we're set. And what's important for us Christians is that why should we even bother about money so much when God can give so much of it to us, according to 1 Samuel chapter 2 verses 7 and 8, if He needs to? No, instead, we should work for His goals and His plans. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. Matthew chapter 6 verse 20. And we should put the wealth that we have into God's mission, according to Luke chapter 16 verse 9. Make to yourselves friends of the mammon of unrighteousness, that when ye fail, they may receive you into everlasting habitations. That is where I think I can stop in discussing the verse, Mark chapter 10 verse 23, which once again reads, "How hardly shall they that have riches enter into the kingdom of God." I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please try to share and subscribe. Thank you for listening.